views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio.
Hi, welcome. This is Dr. John DeMartini. This is one of the most amazing and inspiring shows that you can listen into. If you want to be on the edge of your seats, if you want to open up your heart, if you want to expand your mind, and you want to meet incredible people, stay tuned because you're just about to experience a transformative radio show that will change your life. And you're listening to the Dr. Pat Show that's coming up right next.
The following audio is via a Skype call.
Welcome to the Dr. Pat Show. Talk radio to thrive by. Powerful, inspiring, and coming to you live, bringing you stories of people like you and me busting through and living life full out. Get ready to dare to wonder what your life would be like if you knew you could not fail.
Hey everybody, welcome. I'm so excited. I'm Dr. Pat, and you're listening to the Dr. Pat Show. And yeah, I still got a little nasal thing going on. I'm not sure what it is, what I've been told, but Sue Storm, the Angel Lady, is going to help me here with this. What I've been told is what it really is some kind of allergy or something. Honestly, I don't know, but it's not in my way. Not in my way. We are taking callers. Yes, we are. Sue Storm, the Angel Lady, is here. And first, Sue, we have got to do our happy birthday dance for Benny.
Oh, Benny, are you 29 again?
I really wish. Actually, I do feel fairly young. I'm not even going to say anything else, but I said goodbye to the 30s and everything before that, and hello, 40s and above.
Ooh, baby.
So thank you very much, yeah.
Yeah. I'm feeling it,
birthday,
Benny.
I'm
From
feeling
all your
it.
Angels.
Thank you.
I'm feeling it.
Are you?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Benny. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, ladies. Amazing round of applause. Thank you very much. I'm standing. And now I'm sitting because I might get dehydrated or...
Yeah. You know, the last time I sang like that, Sue, I got an email from one of our listeners, very cute email. And the email was in like 5 parts. So she sends me an email and she said, hey, Dr. Pat. And I said, like, hey, back. You know, these little instant message things that we do now. And I was like, hey. She says, hey, Dr. Pat, what did you do with the money your mother gave you? And I'm like, the money my mother gave me? And I texted her back, what money my mother gave me? And she texted me back and she said, yeah, the money your mother gave you for singing lessons, girl. And I'm like, oh, boy.
No refunds. No refunds.
I didn't know I was going to have to sing either.
And by the way, for those of you out there wondering, my mother actually did get me singing lessons, and now this is what you're hearing as a result of it. So yeah, those of you all out there with career questions right now, singing is not on my radar. Sue Storm, it's great to be kicking the year off with you. Me and Benny are doing it again. How does that feel for you?
I am so excited, Dr. Pat, and I think this is an anniversary of maybe 14 years. Am I right on that?
To the week.
January we started the show?
Yep, absolutely. It is our 14-year anniversary. Yeah, it is. Yep. Benny, right?
It's around there, yeah. I'd have to double check on the exact date. Mr. Schwartz sent that to me a little while ago. I can double check it.
It is. No, I know.
You do have that?
Oh my God! Did you actually mention John Schwartz, our man?
Yeah, you know he's back on the team over here.
He is back on the team.
He came back. Yeah.
I'm glad
he did.
Much.
Yep.
We all come back to the wild side, don't we? Oh my God! Well, Benny, what's Sue going to talk about today? Sue, what are you going to talk about? Because I know we're going to talk about New Year's, and we're going to make our super announcement today, Benny, about what our theme for this year is. But Sue, for you, what are we going to talk about today? What do the angels want us to hear?
Well, excuse me, we decided we were going to talk about no limits, and I love that because it goes right along with setting your goals and achieving your goals. And we're going to talk about how the angels can be a support system, how they can help you with your New Year's resolutions, how they can help you achieve your goals. How often do you have a New Year's resolution and you work on it for a couple weeks, maybe a month, and then, you kind of forget, and it goes away, and you have to come back to it, and you don't come back to it. So we're going to talk about how your angels can help guide you, help support you, and reach your goals. That's it. This is a year of goals. No limit.
Yeah.
We're on the same page.
We're on the same page. And for those of you out there, every year we pick a theme. And, our theme last year was accelerated expansiveness. And we got a lot of feedback from all of you out there. And one of the things that folks said to us about that theme is they started to see it in everything we put out. And, they were saying to us, well, that's really good, Pat, but, I'm getting this accelerated expansiveness for the bad stuff in my lives. And here's the deal. We have to protect our imagination. We have to really protect it. So this year, what we're saying is no limits. There are no limits, Sue, to what we ask for, what we desire, and what we manifest. What do the angels have to say about that?
You're right on. You're right on. And I like that, protecting your imagination. It's really like positive thinking, taking what isn't good and turning it to what is. Caroline, the angel of positive thinking, is cheering you on.
Yeah. I love that we're going to talk about angels. And for those of you out there today, we open up the phone lines right away for this show because this is a show, if you don't know your angels, you'll get to call in 1-800-930-2819. And Sue is going to tell you what the angels are that are around you. And we're going to tell you how that works in a minute. But also, for those of you listening, you can either call in to ask a question of the angels, what's going on, and Sue will be able to help you with that. The other thing is, for those of you that are not able to call in, you can go to transformationtalkradio.com and right on the home page, just type your question in and we'll get them on here. Or, Sue, can folks even ask for their angels for maybe their loved ones or their children?
Sure, absolutely.
Cool. Now, tell folks about the names of the angels so that they have a sense how this works.
Okay. Everyone is given 3 angels at birth that really design or designate what their life's purpose is. So if you know the names of the guardian angels and the archangel that are with you, you have an idea of what your life's purpose is. If you follow your life's purpose, or if you're off the track and you get back on the track of your life's purpose, then life goes easier. Angels tell me life is easy. We just don't know how to live it. So the point is, let's find out what your purpose is. Let's get you back on track. Let the angels help you. Let them guide you. And it's just a fun thing to know how to welcome your angels, talk to them, who they are, and what a great support system you have. So I'm looking forward to the show, Dr. Pat.
I know, it's exciting. And again, 1-800-930-2819. Okay, I want to start out with you and Benny. What are you imagining for yourself this year? What are you hearing is yours to do this year?
And are you asking me or Benny?
Yeah, you first, then Benny. I like to give Benny.
I thought he had to go first.
Because it's his birthday,
how about the
right?
youngest goes first?
Okay, Benny.
No, it's okay. I'll do it. What am I imagining for myself? Reaching more people, a more enlarged scope of what I can do, how my talents can manifest, and how many people's lives I can change. I had a lady call yesterday and say, you didn't put this on your website, but you transform lives, and that's what I want to do. I want to reach everyone and transform their life and help them go to a higher level, and that's what's exciting for me. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. I think that what you're talking about is transform lives. The other thing I'm really struck by is that for many of you out there may or may not know this, but we're talking about it a lot. This is a 1 year. And it's a year of new beginnings. And people look at, they look at it now and they're saying, yeah, it is a year of new beginnings. There are some things that are happening in the world right now that many people didn't expect would be happening. Whether you like it or not, it's happening. And so for those of you out there, the question really becomes, what are you going to call into your life, regardless of outside circumstances? Mr. Benny, tell me about you. Do you have a vision for this year besides moving out of the 30s? I mean, oh my God, I made him 10 years older right there. Did you see me do that right there? I don't know if Benny's picking up the phone.
I'm back. I heard it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the question? I'm sorry.
Do you have a vision for yourself this year? What are you doing? What are you looking at besides taking care of the kids?
Well, that's going to be priorities. More love, though, I think, for everybody.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. More
Straight
love.
to the point, right?
Yeah, I love it. More love for everybody.
Benny, this is Sue. When you were saying, when Pat was saying to you, what are you looking for this year? I heard the angels in unison say, more love for Benny. So then you said that.
My angels got my back. That's why.
Yeah. Oh, they do. Okay.
Oh, my God. That's funny. Oh, my gosh. And for those of you out there, this is really, when I say no limits, I mean, you and I were talking about that before, and I absolutely am like, okay, we are right about that. No limits. What does it look like? How does it show up? What do the angels say about no limits?
That expansion is what they're all about. Expanding your personality, expanding your career, expanding your life. Traveling to higher dimensions in a way that propels you forward. They're excited about No Limits, and No Limits is basically what they're all about. Have you ever heard of an angel with a limit?
No.
Nope.
No.
So I think we're right on track.
No. And, doesn't it also talk with us about the world of possibilities as well?
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is really kind of interesting because, as we look at creating things in the real world and in our lives, we tend to create from a place that has a limited imagination. And I want to talk about what does it mean? What does it mean to unleash your imagination? How do we protect it? How do we protect it from a limited negative mindset? Let's take a short break, everyone. When we come back, we're going to hit the phones.
I just want to tell you all the things you are and all the things you mean to me. When I find myself believing there's no place to go, when I feel the loneliness inside my heart.
Do you want to relax more, feel happier, and be more confident? Do you want to have more success in your life? Dave Dodge has some easy, effective methods to help you release your anxiety, worry, fear, depression, and even physical pain. Tune in to Stress Buster Radio with Dave Dodge every second Tuesday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. For more information on how Dave can help you release your stress, visit StressBusterRadio.com. Skype and phone sessions are available.
How would you like increased health and vitality? How would you like to avoid the onset of disease as well as slow the aging process? This is all possible through a simple, safe, and natural process. Every day we are either moving toward wellness or away from wellness.
Hi, I'm Mary Jane Mack. I'd like to be your partner in achieving optimal health. Contact me now at MaryJaneMack.com or call 425-392-0659. Visit MaryJaneMack.com.
Beyond being this amazing neurologist, inventor, author, Dr. Dan Cohen has been called to look at technology and look at personal and spiritual development and merge these together is technology uses the healing and psychospiritual effects of synchronized sounds, vibrations, electromagnetic fields, and how that interacts with us in our nervous system in what we're calling the Soltec chair.
The Soltec Lounge induces profound levels of relaxation that transition over time into deep meditative states. The synchronized sound, vibration, and magnetic field induce these states. The subject doesn't have to work at it.
To learn more, go to soltecwellbeing.com. That's SOLTEC Wellbeing.
Registration is now open for the 25th Annual Women of Wisdom Conference. Join the fabulous presenters from around the country on February 16th through the 20th. If you believe in raising the feminine spirit and transforming our world, then this conference is for you. Get your tickets now. One-day and full weekend passes are available. For more information about presenters and tickets, visit womenofwisdom.org. That's womenofwisdom.org.
What if your body and mind were the compasses to the secrets, mysteries, and magic of life? Glenna Rice, co-host of The Questionable Parent, is inviting you to access all that is possible. Glenna is a 10-year certified veteran access consciousness facilitator who offers an amazing variety of life-changing classes and workshops. Work with Glenna from anywhere, with teleclasses and workshops all over the globe. To learn more and see Glenna's current schedule of events, classes, and workshops, visit glennarice.com.
Oh my gosh, amazing. Sue, before we jump to the phones, because we are going to jump to the phones, I think it's real important for you to let people know how they can work with you directly, give them your website, but also you always have something cool to announce for people.
Okay.
So give us the skinny on this.
Oh, sure. All right. So my website is theangellady.net, TheAngellady.net. My 800 number to reach me for books or for a consultation is 800-323-1790. That's 800-323-1790. And what I do is I help you jumpstart your life, change things around. If you have questions, if you need angel first aid, that's what we do. We do angel first aid. If something's going on, you can't figure it out, angels are great at helping you make good decisions and just move forward in life. It's a wonderful experience, and you'll feel energized and much calmer because you'll know the answers to what you're looking for and how to do it and how to move forward. So that's that. And I always have a Dr. Pat special.
Yeah.
And my Dr. Pat special is you pay for 1 half hour. And, yes, I had to think about it for a minute. You pay for 1 half hour, and the second half hour is at no charge. That's what we do. We split it up into 2 half hours, and so basically you're getting an hour for the cost of one.
Awesome. Now, let's go ahead and do this, Mr. Benny. Let's go to the phones. Who do we want to go to first?
Sure. We'll travel across the country. We'll go to North Carolina. We have Jay standing by. Hello, Jay. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you.
What
Thank you.
question do you have? How can we help you kick it off this year?
Well, my question is, let's see, I'm 44.
Yeah.
And I made a career, I kind of dropped my career probably about 8 years ago, the one that I started in my 20s. And I've been kind of floundering ever since. I know what I want to do, it's just not happening.
And can you tell me why what you want to do isn't happening? I mean, is there a reason for it?
Yeah, it's the area that I live in, mainly.
Okay. You know what I want to do with you? This is a more complicated situation than maybe just a yes or no or who are my angels. So I want to give you a gift certificate so that you can call me and we can talk about it. I'll give you a free consultation, and we'll see if we can really help you out and get you. It feels like you're in a rut. We got to get you out of your rut.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get the number I gave? Let me give you this number again. 800-323-1790. And the angels just say they want to pick you up and get you on the road. How's that?
Right on.
Awesome.
Talk to you later then. Thank you.
Awesome.
Bye.
All right. Now, this is a year, and for those of you out there, we want to encourage you to call in, because the bottom line here is this is where when two or more are gathered, amazing things happen. And that's what I've discovered. Sue Storm, myself, Benny, Mr. John Schwartz, we are celebrating this year. We are celebrating. It started right here on this station, Alternative Talk, for me, for Sue. Benny was there before us. Rob and Brenda were there before us. In, ready everybody, 2000 and, oh my God, do I dare say it? Yeah. Well, it started actually in 3, and we kicked it off, I believe, in 4. And so, yeah, we are just in that place of kicking it up. For me, it started 14 years ago. For the 3 of us together, it started in 2004. Wow. Amazing. And we have been going ever since. And the reason we're going, and somebody asked me this, Sue, not too long ago. They said, Pat, you pretty much have beaten the odds. And I said, well, I don't even know what that means. I didn't know there was odds. They said, first of all, you're in an industry that is primarily, especially the talk radio industry, is primarily men. And I said, well, I'm not really in the talk radio industry. I'm in the positivity rules industry. And that industry is fully loaded with amazing men and fantastic women. Times have changed, haven't they?
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And where else could you go to get guidance from the angels? I mean, where else? Where else could you go? Mr. Benny, do we want to go to the phones, or what would you like to do?
Sure, let's go and do that. If you'd like to join us, give us a call. It's 800-930-2819. That's the number. And you can get your angel reading. Joy from Bellevue. Welcome to the show, Joy.
Hey, Joy.
Oh, thank you. Hi, Happy New Year.
How can we help you?
I've got a little frog in my throat today, so I apologize.
Yeah, I do too. I got the little frog. Yeah, what's up with that?
I know. Well, I'm just calling to find out who my angels are and if there's any messages that they'd like to send my way.
Okay. All right. So your archangel is Gabriel, messages and communication. That's an angel also of arts and invention. And they tell me you're very creative with your mind. You're always coming up with new dialogues, is what they're saying. And then your next angel is Caroline, angel of positive thinking, and certainly that fits you as well. And then your money angel and the angel for good fortune is Timothy, and they tell me there's good fortune coming. You've had some already, but more coming.
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
Yay. Next year is going to be an excellent year for you. Let me ask the angels for a message. Do you have an area that you want the message about career or life or love, or do you have a
Gosh, I can't think of anything. I mean, I'm pretty content with all areas, but if there's room for improvement, I'm always open.
Okay, so we'll ask the angel for a general. We'll mark the box general and see what they come through with their energy. What they're saying is you personally are going to feel more complete and more fulfilled. That there's an emptiness that hasn't quite been completed, or there's something inside of you that needs enhancement and love and understanding, and that this is your year. That's what they said. This is your year.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds wonderful.
Well, I got to ask you a question. Are you ready to take the limits off of this? because that's our theme. I don't know if you heard me talking about it. Every year we have a theme, and I said this year's theme is no limits. What does that mean to you? I want us all to support you here with this, because once you say yes to no limits, then you've got to make sure that the no limits have to do with all the juicy stuff in life. You feel me on this?
I like it. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I've got actually a couple businesses that I'm trying to develop, so I'm excited to launch them. So maybe this is the year it's going to happen.
It is the year, because this is a 1 year.
Yes. And
this is a 1 year. You and me, and we're doing the launching. I was sitting there beating myself up about 2 months ago, thanks to Sue Storm. I didn't have to do it, because I was saying to myself, what is going on? What's happening with our technology? Why aren't we getting it done? Can you hear me on the little hamster wheel right there with my brain? And blah, 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 all about that, right? And well, wait a minute, I get a call from one of our hosts, the amazing Eve from Elite Tarot. I get a call from Bree Gibbs, right? She does Silver Gaia. And all of a sudden they're saying, Pat, come on, that's a 9 year. That's the 9 year. That's about endings. Come on, get your head out of the ground. Haven't you just looked at the election and stuff? It's a 9 year. You're not going to launch. But you will launch in 17. It's a 1 year. So I don't really know much about this, but we're going to do more about it. Are you ready to start your life anew? That's my question for you.
Oh, so, yeah, that's exciting. Definitely.
Good.
And if you didn't hear me say that, more money. The angel said more money this year, so then you said you were going to launch, and it's going to be a success, no question.
Oh, I'm so excited. That's great news. I've got good feelings about it, so this is good confirmation.
Perfect.
All right. We've got good feelings for you. We're going to take a short break, everybody. We are heating it up here. Any of you out there ready for no limits? 1-800-930-2819. 1-800-930-2819. I'm telling you, we're ready with the angels. We're ready to get it going. We'll be right back.
All your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard.
Sky Siegel co-hosts one of today's most popular psychic shows, Angels and Answers, with Artie Hoffman, as she communicates healing messages from the spirit world. These messages can be astounding, enlightening, and life-changing. Born with the God-given talent of inner guidance and the amazing ability to heal, Sky has healed thousands of people. Schedule a reading with Sky now. Call 908-500-1474 and visit skyofangels.com.
Tune in to The Truth is Funny with Colette Steffen each Wednesday at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. This hit show will have you thinking outside the box and riding the wave of infinite potential. Join Colette on the Higher Self Network, inspiring listeners to shine their brilliance and ensure success while roaring with laughter as they recognize the humor of the giant cosmic joke. Visit thetruthisfunny.com.
Would you like to experience life-transforming adventures in personal expansion and world service? If you do, tune in to learn about magical innate abilities that you can develop and use to make your dreams come true. Joy Elaine is author of the Joy Chronicles, and she's inviting you and millions of others to join her in working with galactic masters, angels, and the Ashtar Command as they assist humanity and planet Earth to achieve their ultimate destination of ascension. For more information about this upcoming event and broadcast, visit joyelaine.com. That's joy, ELAINE.com.
When your body is awakened, your spirit comes alive. Dana Canetto is a transformational guide, embodiment coach, and spiritual mentor assisting women in realigning with their truth and embodying who they are by connecting to the wisdom of their body. Tune in every month on Transformation Talk Radio and the Dr. Pat Show Network for Body Divinity Radio with Dana Canetto. For more information on Dana and her services, visit danacanetto.com. That's DANACANNETO.com.
Are you ready for a game changer? Sarah Westall is bringing you Business Game Changers Radio. Sarah brings you leading experts, visionaries, and newsmakers who provide the best commentary on big issues and cutting-edge innovations. Sarah's 20 years as a business executive will help you think like an entrepreneur with expertise, energy, and attitude. Tune in to Business Game Changers Mondays at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Yeah, we're talking about our theme for 2017 is no limits. Sue, before we get back into it, and phone lines are open for those of you out there, we are inviting you to call in if you want to get some help, want to get some guidance, and even if you don't want any of that, but you want to know who your angels are, give us a call. 1-800-930-2819. We got a bunch of people waiting. We got Mary, we got Cynthia, but before we do, Sue, you got something to offer us this year to get us some help?
Okay. So the website is theangellady.net, TheAngellady.net. My 800 number is 800-323-1790. And my Dr. Pat special is you pay for 1/2 hour, and the second half hour is at no charge. So you're getting 2 for 1. That's the most popular little giveaway that I have, Dr. Pat. They're the ones that everybody looks forward to. So
awesome. Oh, boy, I got to take a breath. For more information about us, you can go to the drpatshow.com and Transformation Talk Radio. Here's what's going to happen, y'all. You're free to email me. And by the way, if you email to this email, I do get these personally, info at the Now, you're going to start to see the website changing, and you're going to start to see TTR changing, and you're going to start to see transformationradio.fm popping up. Don't worry, you're not going to be at a place that's different. We're just going to start to be taking a whole different look. So don't let that bother you. We get right at it. You're going to start us bringing you positive news 24/7. We have a positivity rules campaign that we are launching, and a community we're building with monthly positivity rules, conference calls, webinars. Sue Storm's going to be part of it. Bree Gibbs going to be part of it. Eve of Elite Tarot is going to be part of it. Christine Upchurch going to be part of it. All of the folks that are on Transformation Talk Radio going to be part of it. I think the only thing we haven't thought about doing this year was a cruise. But what do the angels say about all that, Miss Sue?
Incredible. No limits. Expansion.
Oh, man. All right.
Randolph is the angel of expansion, and he's just on top of this.
Oh, I love it. Now, let's do some expansion for our folks that have called in. And, Benny, we may have to skip that break. Who do we have next?
We'll take Mary calling in from Everett. Hello, Mary.
Mary.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
Mary, are you ready for No Limits?
Yes.
Good. How can we help you today?
I have a question about my granddaughter. She was born a couple months ago, and her parents both suffer from addiction. she is with my son right now, who has been 1 year tomorrow sober. The question
Congratulations. Congratulations.
It's been a long haul for him.
Yep.
But my question is who are her angels and who can I pray to for her?
So you want to know?
I'm having a
who
little
his
trouble.
angels are, Mary? Is that right? Can you give me a name? Let's go name by name. Who's the first person you'd love to know angels for?
Aurora.
Okay. So the archangel is Raphael, healing and compassion. And the other angel is creativity, Bettina, Bettina, is the angel of creativity. And then actually rhymes with Bettina. It's Katrina, Katrina, who's the angel of prosperity. Have that down?
How's that, Mary?
That's good.
Okay. Next, we're ready for more. No limits.
Okay, they had there is a issue about custody. My son has her now. I'm just kind of wondering how it's going to go, or who should I be praying to or calling on for help with that issue.
With custody?
Yeah,
custody for your son?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're talking about the legal part of it, Ruth is the angel of divine justice, and she helps with equitable resolutions. That's the one I think you should talk to, and she'll be on top of it, what I hear.
Right. And, Mary, may I ask you a question? How about you? I mean, you sound to me like you are this absolutely wonderful, generous caregiver, and I wonder if we can't bring some angel energy in to help you.
Oh, that'd be fabulous.
That sounds good. Do you want your angel name?
Sure.
Was that a yes?
Yes.
Yes, okay,
it's
good.
a big
All right.
yes.
All
That
right,
was a
so-
big yes.
Oh, the big yes. Perfect. Okay. So your archangel is Uriel, Uriel, which is the angel of prosperity and enlightenment. And then your next angel is Eileen, Eileen, which is the angel of happiness. And you certainly bring happiness to those around you. And your angels are very proud of you, they say. And your next angel is Evelyn, and Evelyn is the angel of manifesting. So you have an angel for manifesting and for prosperity, so you should be in really good shape.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so very, very much. Thanks for calling in and thanks for listening. I appreciate it. Wow, I love this. No limits, Benny. No limits.
I love that too.
All right, who do we got?
All right, Cynthia calling in from Issaquah. Hello, Cynthia.
Hi, Cynthia.
Hello. Hi, thanks for taking my call.
Well, thank you for calling in. How can we help you with your No Limits initiative?
So I've had a challenge. 2 years ago, I was my boyfriend was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and that same day I was told I was laid off. So now I've been his main caregiver, but I really need a job because I need income coming in. And he's kind of like, I don't really need your help, even though he does. So I'd like to find out what angels are for my purpose, because I kind of vacillate from wanting to go full-fledged into the corporate world again, and then on the other side go into part-time or go into healing. And I just really need some support from my angels.
All right. So here we go. Your archangel is Michael, guidance and protection.
Okay.
And you have actually Blake is the angel of comfort, and right now you're a giver of comfort, and you need comfort for yourself, so you want to talk to Blake, and it's a female Blake. And then you also have Lucian, Lucian, who's the angel of resources, creates opportunities, prosperity, wealth, and joy. So for your career, you're going to want to talk to Lucian. And also, Corey is the angel of career development. And they tell me you're very gifted, you're very skilled, and it's just a matter of getting you back into where you can start making income again.
Yeah. Can I chat with you a minute? Do you mind if I share a little bit with you?
Sure. No, please do. Yes.
Okay.
Please do.
Okay. So one of the things I related to that you said is am I going to have to go back into the corporate world? Did I get that right? Did you say that?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
Here's what I want to say about people like you and me who have left the corporate world. Here's the insight I want you to carry in to this year, and I'm so glad you called in today. This is a year of new beginnings and no limits. We get to decide how we're going to go back into the corporate world if we choose to. We get to decide under what conditions. We get to decide under what amazing no-limit salary we want. We get to decide that even if we go back into the corporate world, and we are not liking that into the corporate world, that we are going to imagine ourselves in any corporate job we want, at the salary we want, doing what we love, and by the way, being an enormous value and gift to that corporation. Because I'll tell you what's going on in corporations right now. They need people like you. They need people that know how to get things done. They need a new sense of loyalty that they haven't had in decades. They're hungry for it. It is a new beginning for corporate America as well. And I would love for you to take the limits off your imagination of what you want if you decide to go in that direction. And here's what I want to ask you to let go of, because you called just in time, by the way. You called just in time. This is the week now to let go of things that don't serve us. See, you and we have to let go of our own old view of what corporate America was to us and step into what we can be for it. How does that sound?
That sounds great, Dr. Pat. I always listen to you. I'm a transplant from New York.
Yeah, girl.
And my background is in project management, and my degree is in human resource management. And I've delivered a lot of projects, but it's always about the people.
Yep.
And somehow I think the people get lost, and you can't work that way forever in the way the world is going.
No. And I'm telling you that right now we are in a bit of a crisis here. And the crisis is that folks like you that can project manage anything are in super high demand. So when you make that decision, if you do, to go back to corporate work and in corporate joy, I like to say now it's corporate joy, you're going to go back with a fire and a passion that you have not had before. Because, see, you don't have the same mindset anymore. How does that feel?
Yeah, that feels great. I still say the universe somehow spoke the synchronicity that the same day he was diagnosed was the same day they called me after 11 years at a corporation to be laid off. So there has to have been some purpose to all of this on a deeper spiritual level. And I just I want to speak to my angels to go towards what would be the highest good. It's just it gets the grief and sadness just can get overwhelming with him. To see somebody you love this way, but it also will help me to be more compassionate, and if I'm in a senior leadership level, to see the bigger picture of what truly matters and sustains us.
Yep. And I got to tell you something, it's going to come to you. It's going to come to you.
Well, I thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen and go to your website and all the new things you guys are putting out. It sounds great. We need to be extremely positive and watch what we're thinking, especially surrounding us with so much of the media, because it can wear you down. And we need to make sure to call into folks like you and go to places to keep that energy higher up and not be drowned out between everything else.
Yeah. I want to just end on this here, if I could. What I learned this year, and I learned this from all of those folks that we have just been bad-mouthing for about a decade, millennials, Generation X's, I don't even know what the names are because I don't really pay attention to that stuff. But here's what we've learned, or at least I've learned. I've learned to let go of categorizing people because I was astonished to see these young people stand up and go public for what they believed in. And nobody thought that they had it in them. I'm telling you, by the millions we saw generations, 2 decades of people show up in the way that I grew up with back in 1970. And that is, for me, unexpected good at its finest. And if we can gather some hope from those folks that said, this is what I believe, there is nothing that we can't do. And I'm going to hold that for you. What's the angel, Sue, to help here with this enormous no limits career?
Corey, the angel of career development, is that the one we're talking about?
Let's have that. That's just one. I'm good for that.
Corey.
All right. And also we have Philip, who's the angel of employment. So you've got 2. And all these angels are listed in the Angel First Aid book. So if you want to get one of those, you'll have all the angels to connect with.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you. Mr. Benny, let's skip the break. For those of you out there, I don't know if we've got folks waiting on the line, 1-800-930-2819. So, Benny, we're ready to have more people. One more. Let's go to the phones, B.
Sure. Deanne, calling in from Redmond. Hello, Deanne.
Hi.
Hi, Deanne. How are you?
Well, I'm doing okay. How are you? And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. How am I doing? No limits today.
Well, that sounds good to me. I'll be really brief because I know that we have a short time. I've been trying to retire for a long time, and I think I was getting close. I'm going to be 79 the end of the month. But I was diagnosed some time ago with Lyme disease.
Yeah.
And it is so costly to fight it because Western medicine doesn't cover it, insurance doesn't cover it, any of that stuff. So I have to now continue working, and my appointments with my doctor are like $800 each time. And so I'm kind of fighting here. Shall I just sit down and let go and wait for it to take me, or should I keep working? I just don't know quite what direction to go now. I've been working since I was 12, and I have been working the last 30 years as a personal chef. And I work all the time, and I'm exhausted, and it's just getting to be too much for me. But I can't do without the income while I'm fighting this, whatever this condition is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of looking for a little direction. I'm just in a quandary.
Okay, well, let me help you out of the gate, and then I'm going to turn you over to Sue. Okay, so those of us that understand what that Lyme journey looks like, I want to tell you that I discovered a little something along the way. I don't know if it works for you, and I'm not a medical doctor, so I got to make all the announcements about all those caveats.
I understand.
I'm only going to share what I learned. Google this thing called Results, RESULTS, R as in Richard, N as in Nancy, A as in Angel. Results RNA.
RNA.
Results RNA. Yep. And they have they have a lot of different protocols. It's all natural, right?
That's the only thing that I go for is natural. Now I don't use Western medicine.
Here's what I want to say. Natural. Go to their website, and I forget the name, Lyme support, whatever it is. It's 4 bottles that you spray under your tongue for about $100.
Okay.
There you go. I just want to say I did 2 things differently in my world. Those and ionized water, which is, ozone.
Yeah, my daughter got that for me.
Yep. But there's one last thing that is really tricky. Ozone water. Ionized and ozone, not the same. And these little ozone machines, that's it.
So ionized water and ozone water?
Yeah, you don't do them together because they're different. But ionized water comes out of the machine and ozonated water lasts for about 5 minutes before it dissipates its power.
Yeah, I understand.
Google them, read up on it, and I think combined that might save you a little money. And my answer is no, it's not a time for you to give up. Sue.
Absolutely agree. It's not time for you to give up. But I also want to give you a gift certificate and talk to you. I want
Oh, I would
your
love to talk to you. I thought my daughter and I, usually the first of the year, have a reading with somebody that we trust and have had experience with. And I haven't as yet done that with you, and while I was waiting, I fully intend to do that.
Okay. Yep. And one last thing I want to say to you is Colette Marie Steffen, The Truth is Funny, has created a energy. This is me. I'm going to butcher this because I don't really know how to talk about what she does. She does a show, The Truth is Funny. Go to her website, The Truth is Funny. She literally did a show with me on Lyme Talk Radio, and she and Will developed an energy protocol for Lyme. She shared it on the show, did Lyme healing on the show, got a call from a listener who was instantaneously well. I don't know how to explain it, but go look at that too.
I have been to a million people that said they could help me, and they can't hit the behinds with both hands. They don't know what the heck they're doing.
All I'm trying to say is I don't really understand the depth and the breadth of energy medicine, but listen to the show and listen to the caller.
Now, let me ask you a quick question.
Sure,
is it The Truth is Coming? Is that what you said?
No, The Truth is Funny.
The Truth is Funny?
Yeah, .com. I think The Truth is Coming too, but thetruthисfunny.com is good. Okay. Now, Sue, tell us about the angels and how they're going to help here. I think they're already helping.
Okay. And the number where I can reach you is 800-323-1790, correct?
Perfect. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
So let me just say this for you. This one call that you made, this is why you're not going to give up. See, you picked up the phone and you made this call. And between Sue and I, you got an angel reading, you got something about a homeopathic protocol that you didn't know about. You also now got me to share, which I forgot, this energy remedy that Colette Marie Steffen has developed, and I will try to get that show posted up on my website so you guys can listen. So this is why giving up is not an option.
That you made my day today.
Oh, good.
You made ours.
This was the best call for you because look at all the information you got. This was wonderful. You were guided to do this call, I'll tell you.
Yeah, and can I just say this to you? You know how I know it works?
How?
I'm playing table tennis, ping pong, professional level ping pong. I went at 10 o'clock last Saturday to play in Everett, and I didn't stop playing until 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, my gosh.
So I
would
really
give my world for some energy, I'll tell you.
Well, I'm just trying to say, I don't know if this is going to be the thing that helps you, but I don't know why. I just felt, I don't know, Sue, I needed to share that, right?
Well, thank you. And so, again, that was resultsrna.com.
Yeah, go to the website.
Support. Okay, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it.
Put it up on my website, on the Dr. Pat Show website, too.
Okay, great.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Sue, the time has flown by.
Right.
Please give out your website again and tell people about the special, and thank you so much for all that you do.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so my website is theangellady.net, TheAngellady.net. My 800 number is 800-323-1790. If you call, you can get the Dr. Pat special where it's you pay for 1 half hour and the second one is at no charge, so you're really getting the 2 for 1. And you will change your life. Just 1 hour with the angels can make such a difference. It's more than just learning their names. It's letting them come in and show you how they can push you forward, propel you, give you more what you want, your fulfillment, your love, and what you need. Your angels are there to do that, and they want to do that. They want to be helpful.
Wow. Thank you, Sue. Again, give out your website one more time.
Sure. It's theangellady.net, TheAngellady.net.
Personal message. What do you want to leave us with?
I just want to say I'm so proud to still be with you. You know, all these years we've been together, and we've gained so much, and we have been given so much, and I mean, I think it's just wonderful. And for everyone else out there, feel uplifted. This is the year to uplift you and connect with your angels.
I love it. Let's rock on, everybody. Benny, happy birthday, B.
Thanks, Pat. Appreciate it.
All right. And for all of you, no limits now. We'll see you next time.
Lights go out and I can't be saved. Tides that I tried to swim against pulled me down upon my knees. Oh, I beg and plead, singing, come out of things unsaid. Shoot an apple off my head and a trouble that can't be named.
The preceding audio was via a Skype call.